We're back here for round number 1 of Pauper Ponderings. We are on the play. I love it. I love it. And this hand is pretty good. We have a Harsh Sustenance, we have 2 Token Makers, 3 Token Makers even, and a Night's Whisper, and we have the mana to cast everything but our black spells. I'm going to keep this hand playing off against M. Beltrami. Plains and pass the turn. It's very important we use the good Night's Whisper art. You know, it's unfortunate that's an uncommon, but, you know, those are the breaks. Swamp. Full art swamp. And it is a battle... Oh, original Zendikar swamp. This guy knows what he's doing. Okay. There's a swamp. That's a pretty good draw. So now what I think I'm going to do... So this should, depending on what he is, probably maybe like something like a mono black deck. And based on these basics, I would say he's a mono black deck. I think we want to start to flood the board. We could play Squadron Hawk that draws us 2 cards. Or we could just play Gather the Townsfolk. And I think here we want to lead with Squadron Hawk. That's tough. No, we're going to go Gather the Townsfolk here. Make 2 guys. And then pass the turn. You guys are pretty... Look at that ponytail. That's a mad ponytail right there. Cyclone Barrenmoor. Yeah, this probably means he's on mono black. Harsh Sustenance is going to be good in this matchup because it's going to allow us to gain some life. The number one way you lose to these mono black decks is you're able to just generate a bunch of black permanents in play and then kind of just straight up out of nowhere, you know, deal you 8, deal you 10, and then you die. With Harsh Sustenance, we should be able to keep our life total high enough that I think we'll be okay. There's a Foul Tongue Shriek, so that's a pretty good one as well. I'm going to attack. So he could have something like an Echoing Decay here. So I think for that reason, I'm going to run the Squadron Hawk out. It's also going to allow us to draw all 4 copies of Squadron Hawk. Now, the other nice thing about this style of deck in this matchup is they have a card called Chittering Rats. And depending on the situation, our Squadron Hawks can shuffle the top of our library. And I assume this is going to be Chittering Rats right here. Ooh, just a Pristine Talisman. Okay. He's just going to use it to gain a life. There's a swamp. We're going to attack with everybody. So now, I think we want to take this opportunity to resolve our Night's Whisper and our Gather the Townsfolk. This leaves us with a bunch of pressure on board, and we can actually 10 him next turn with these 2 spells, depending on what happens. The fact that these are both instants is very sweet. Harsh Sustenance especially. Innocent Blood, we will take that. Goodbye, human. I definitely like our matchup here. I think it is actually very, very good. And we're well on our way to our first pack of Aether Revolt. Whew. We also have Harsh Sustenance as just a really good way to deal with something like a Gurmag Angler. And when he's, you know, making us sacrifice guys... 1 blue. So, Delver Secrets? Nope. Cycling a Lonely Sandbar. Into a Dimir Aqueduct. Probably bringing back Bojuka Bog, I would assume, for the value. No, just this one. Look at perfect Zendikar full arts, too. Alright. Both guys. Just gonna run out a Squadron Hawk here. And I think I'm just going to play Raise the Alarm. It's tough. Could have something like an Evenkar's Justice, which we don't want to have happen. So I think I'm just going to pass. We'll Raise the Alarm, EOT. We're very close to killing him with these Foul Tongue Shrieks. So, depending on what he has. 3 mana. Compulsive Research. Yeah, we're very, very close to just getting him here. This is cool. His deck is very nice. This is a bad Chainer's Edict, though. From the Vault is like there's like kind of a split in like what looks better. From the vault chain, from the vault, anything is bad. By human. We're gonna cast Raise the Alarm. Get to untap now. Is he dead? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, he is dead. This is sick. Ooh, baby. This is sick. Take 5. Take 5. Oh, Foul Tongue Shriek. Oh, there's that joy when the Pauper Pondering's Brew of the Week does it in game 1. And that was sick. Foul Tongue Shriek to the rescue. This Mardu spell, I guess you could call it. Alright, what do we want here? We definitely want Mana Tithe. And I think that's probably all we want. We probably don't want 2 Journey to Nowheres. We probably leave our mana up for the Unmakes. I think he's going to have guys. So just having some removal spells is okay. Let him submit as well. So yeah, I think that that hand for sure played out really, really well. So now, coming in... Well, we actually maybe wanted to board it in the Lumen Grid field as well, but I just really don't like those cards. He's going to have possibly Wail of the Nim, but he will for sure have Evenkar's Justice. I'm going to keep this hand as well. Doom Traveler's a good draw. Pow-pow. So 1 Lumen Grid field. It takes 2 Lumen Grid fields to save us. I'm going to take this straight all day. In for 1. And we'll gather the townsfolk. And you can just see, like, this puts so much pressure on him. And we still have 5 cards in hand. We have 3 guys in play. Our really bad ponytailed humans. 2 mana Chainer's Edict. Nausea. Yeah, we knew that was kind of a thing. He did miss a land drop, though, so that means his hand is probably really good. So kind of spacing out our threats is not the worst option here. Yeah, so he's missing land drop, so he's definitely got, you know, some amount more nauseas in his hand, or that kind of effect. So, you know, just spacing out our threats, and maybe we want to bring some of these out. I'm not really sure. In for 2. We do want to start to put the pressure on, though. And I think that has to do with a Battle Screech. And a Doom Traveler. So now, the question is, do I want to flashback this Battle Screech? Tough call. I think I do. Because we just get to kill him next turn if not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He goes to 10. We get to Foul Tongue Shriek him down to 3. Then at that point, it's so bad for him to cast Evenkar's Justice. He does have the Echoing Decay, which is kind of rough. But again, we just traded 1 card for 1 card, so... And again, all these trades are good for us. It is important, you know, like, you can't give him too much time, because you start to give him too much time, and then, you know, it starts to give him time to draw into the things that he's looking for. Just gonna Battle Screech up, and we'll pass. Probably Whale than him, I would assume. We do make a good variety of tokens, which is really important. Like we have birds, we have humans, we have soldiers, and we have spirits. So like Echoing Decay, while bad for us, it's not as, you know, cataclysmic as it could be. Evoked Muldrifter is good for us, though. Yeah, that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's on a 9. Squadron Hawk is also a really good draw. Just gonna run the Squadron Hawk out there. And I think, so now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's basically dead, so we just don't need to do anything else now. If he has the Wrath, we just get to rebuild our board again. He's pretty close to dying here. We're going to get there. This deck's sick. Foul Tongue Shriek. This is pretty grimy. It's like Colgan, like throwing lightning into him or something. What do you got, pal? What do you got? You're just going to get Foul Tongue Shrieked out of the game. Jubilee Spirits may be a little slow for this matchup, but could have ported this out too. I'm not sure. It's a tough call. Tough call. We always want Squadron Hawks, though. Man, these Innistrad basics are nice, eh? Go really well with our Doom Traveler and our Gather the Townsfolk. Well, Accumulated Knowledge is definitely... It's definitely a card. And like, just see, like, this is a white-black aggro deck, and we have so many cards in our hand. Play our land. We're going to go to attacks here. The fact that he lets us attack is really bad for him, because even if he has a removal spell, we're still going to have to Foul Tongue Shriek him here. So now I think we definitely just try to Foul Tongue Shriek him. This is lethal if he has it, and if not, he counters it, right? So Dispel, yep. Down to 3. I think we just play a Squadron Hawk. No. That's just so overwhelming. I think that's really all we need to add here. He's so low that Evenkar's Justice will eventually kill him if he has it. Let's draw 2 cards off of that. The thing with Pauper is it's so hard to come back from these spots. You can very well draw another Nausea, but we have so many more guys we can put into play. Yeah, and there it is. We win. Woo! That is one pack right there. The Ajani pack is getting opened. I love it. I love it. We are 1-0 with Jank Deck wins Orzhov tokens here in Pauper Ponderings. Brought to you by the Mana Base. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to this video, and I will see you all for round number 2 coming up in just a few minutes. Thanks for watching, guys. See ya.